Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो हमारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complete level, मौज में रहो, श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः, गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। You are studying regularly Gita, chanting. When the scriptures are read or studied, they are to be reflected in such a manner that it should have impact on our experience. Then that study is meaningful. Otherwise, it becomes only a mechanical process. Wherever anything is done, after some time, you don't require the mind to be involved in that. Like you have seen, Ram Raksha Stotra, when we chant, that time I keep on doing my things. And the mouth is chanting. See? And I don't know also what is being chanted. So, what is the conclusion? Conclusion is, karma or kriya does not lead us to our divine nature. Does it mean you are telling us stop doing that? No, I didn't say that. You find out. See? So, this is what we have to learn. Anything which is done mechanically is not spiritual practice. We go to the 5-star hotels and there all those servants and all that, they serve us with such a great love. Sir, sir, yes sir, yes sir. Is it a love? It's duty. See? In the same manner, Dharma Kshetri, Kuru Kshetri, Sohita, Yudsa, Mamaka, Pandava, Shaiva, Kim, Guru, Sanjay, Sanjay, Dushtata, Pandava, Nikam, Yudam, Dhanasa, see? That is required initial stages. We all have gone through KG1, KG2, primary, middle school, high school. It was necessary that time. But I asked this girl, when I saw her, she was in KG3. You know what is kg? Kilogram. That time the children are weighing in kilograms, the KG1, KG2. Now tons. So, now she is a tonner. Then I ask her, hey, what are you doing? I am in KG3. We have to grow, is it not? See, friends, we all have to go through this thing. There is no shortcut. See, earlier I used to definitely play with the kids, talking to them, have the children's camp, telling them stories. It was necessary for my growth. But then sometime we have to grow. See? Then what is the growth? Growth is whatever we have read, have we understood? And if we are understood, is it experienced? See? If it is understood and therefore I can tell others, this is not spiritual life. See? Therefore, one has to come to a particular state wherein now this mechanical aspect of our spiritual life we have to come up. See? There are two aspects of our life. We being Hindus, we have Varnashrama Vyavastha. Varnashrama, Varna is Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Varna means what? Varnanat Varna. It is not caste. The caste system is a wrong translation. Caste means a shape. Manushya Jati, Pashu Jati, Pakshi Jati. Jati means shape. So, Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra means what? Initially, yes, it is required. I am Brahman, I am Kshatriya, I am Vaishya, I am Shudra. But if we are slowly growing in our understanding, then we come to discover that there are two bodies. One is the total body and second is the individual body. See, we are all here. This is a total body. See? And we individually, we are individual body. So, total body is what? The society is classified, not divided, classified according to their abilities and knowledge. Bhagavan says, Chaturvarnyam maya srishtam guna karma vibhagasha. See? When we study anything, to study properly, we classify it. See? Like the example I gave some time, when we are to study the animal kingdom, so how do we study? We classify it on some criteria. So vertebrates, non-vertebrates. Then among the vertebrates again further. So by this, are we condemning somebody? It is a method of studies. When Bhagavan says, Chaturvarnyam maya srishtam guna karma vibhagasha, not janmashaha, not by birth. See how important it is. So what is the guna? Guna is sattva, rajas, tamas. And what is the karma? If somebody is knowledge oriented, his karma will be studying, understanding and preserving the scriptural wealth of our country. That is his karma. Okay. Now the second one. The Kshatriya. Who is a Kshatriya? He who has got predominance of Rajoguna and he is working for the society, protecting the society. Kshatriya. Guna karma vibhagasha. So in him, Rajoguna is predominant, Sattva Guna is supporting because he is not selfish, and Tamoguna is very little, as good as negligible. So the third is the Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya. Vaishya is what? Any society requires prosperity, wealth. And wealth can be produced, we have to be dynamic plus a tinge of selfishness. It is by default in every one of us. If I do, what will I get? What will I get? So that is the Vaishya in the society. And the fourth one, they are not either very intelligent nor dynamic, but you can tell them, hey, यहाँ से वहाँ रख दो, so they can do it. Only they can obey order. They can't think, they can't be innovative, they can't be creative. So, the society is divided into these four categories based on guna and karma, not on the basis of birth. Our Manusmriti tells, Janmana Jayate Shudra. By birth, we are all Shudra. Janmana Jayate Shudra. Samskara Dvija Uchyate. Samskara is given. How should we conduct ourselves in the house? How should we conduct outside? What should be the way of living? How should we speak, etc. So that is samskara dvija uchyate. Dvija means born again, second time. The first birth is from the mother's womb, and the second birth is when we start growing, we are given some cultural traditions. So when you are taking food, you should not use the left hand, you should eat only with the right hand. When this is not told, like Rakshasas. This is the culture. When the food is served in a systematic manner. One above another. This is culture. So, samskara dvija uchyate. We are born again. Then, vedabhyasi bhaved vipraha. So, we are now growing slowly. Now we are focusing attention on studying the scriptures. Sahasrashesha, Purusha, Sahasraksha. Slowly, these scriptures are by-hearted by us and they are available to us wherever we want. So Vipra, the one who is little evolved and earlier too, and only reading and nothing further, no. The last is Brahma Janati Brahmana. The one who is abiding in the knowledge that is given to us by the scriptures. See? So this is at the totality level. The total society is a person, what we call technically Virat Purush. See? Now, what is in the totality? The same thing is in individuality. So what is the individuality? Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. So our head, Brahmanosya Mukhamasi, Bahu Rajanya Krutaha, Uru Tadasya, then Shudra, Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. These are the four aspects of our individual personality. So the head is the Brahman knowledge. See? The main Jnanendriyas are in the head. Eyes, ears, nose, rasana, and the skin also. Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, they are received through the head. Then the hands are Kshatriya. They are dynamically active and working. Then Madhya Pradesh is the Vaishya. Keep on accumulating, keep on accumulating. And our legs are Shudra. Wherever we have to go, whether it is a good place or a dirty or a stones. Why should we go all the time with the legs? The legs complain, no. Every time, no, let the head go. No. You are qualified for that. Therefore, these are the four aspects of total life and individual life. See? Now, we as a child are Shudra. Now, who is a child? Who is a Shudra? Shudra knows only one language, cry. When the child is hungry, cries. When the mosquitoes come and bite, it cries. It doesn't know how to stop it. If something is pricking, it cries. So those who are constantly crying fellows, they are Shudra. See? They can cry non-stop. Shudra. See? So we have to evolve. And for that our mantra is, if we are constantly crying, then who are we? We are constantly complaining. So, to evolve from the Shudra, the practice, spiritual practice will be living at zero complaint level. No complaints. When there are no complaints entertained by us, then we will not be disturbed. See? Nobody can help us in this. But normally, whenever we live together in the family or in society, the first thing is we are mobile complaint boxes. Why government is doing like that? Why they are like that? You know, we are in a democratic setup. You know what is a democracy? Democracy is the rule of majority. And what is majority? Majority is that of fools. So what is a democracy? In democracy, fools rule the wise. I am not doing anything, just analyzing. See, friends, you can imagine to decide something is good or bad, proper or improper. Can everybody has the same ability? See? Suppose somebody is to be given a degree. He has completed his thesis and he has all requirement of his educational requirement are complete. Therefore, he should be awarded doctorate. In this, should it be done a law of majority? All the employees of the university, starting from the watchman, should decide, vote. He should be given PhD or not? No. See? In the same manner, who is capable of running our country in a productive, proper way? Who will decide from rickshawala up to this court judge? And all of them are same. See, friends, this is democracy. And on the spiritual path, democracy is not accepted. See? All of us see the sky is blue, majority. Therefore, the sky is blue. No, but it is an optical illusion. It is not blue. Do you think all are fools or what? You are the only wise. Wise people are not 12 to a dozen. They are 1 in a million. See, friends. Therefore, This classification of the society is to be understood by us. Now, to what we give importance? If we give importance only to the body, we are Shudra. See? All the time worried only about the body. I have to reduce my weight, I am becoming very fat. Swamiji, what should be done? So I tell them, look here. If you want to if you don't want to suffer after death, on the pyre, you should be fat. On the pyre, if you are bony, you will suffer. How come? A bony person requires more fuel. And a motu has got a built-in fuel. See? Independent. There is no fuel. Who cares? I got my own. See, friends. So those who are Shudra, all the time living at body level, they are not spiritual seekers. You see, all the yogis, I know you are against me because I don't subscribe to your yoga. See, if you do yoga regularly, then you will live long life and you will be healthy. For what? For doing yoga. See, Maharaj, keep healthy, it is good. But that is not all in life. You will see all the terrorists in the world, they are healthy. Have you seen any terrorist or heard that he was going with a gun to shoot somebody? He said, "Yaar, pakad jara kamar." So don't give too much importance to health. We should be healthy, agreed, but that is not all. Take Ashtavakra Muni. See? Take Bhagwan Ramana Maharshi. Take Bhagwan Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. See, friends, don't get lost only that body. Unfortunately, this yoga has caught the world like a wildfire. See, physical level, only physical. And you will see a funny thing. They demonstrate the yoga asana on the stage. Because I was associated with some yoga institutions for 10-15 years. There, after their course is over, then on the stage they will be coming and convocation and giving them certificate, and there they used to demonstrate the yoga. And how was the yoga demonstration? 3-4 of the students will come together. One will be standing this way, other will be doing this way, and it will look like a flower yoga. It is acrobatics, it is a circus. See, friends, therefore, body is not everything. We have to ourselves understand clearly, distinctly. Then we are now graduating from the Shudra to the Vaishya. Now, who is a Vaishya? Yes, prosperity is required, but that is not all. See? But this Vaishya Vritti is so deep in our system that even on the spiritual path we have this question. Vaishya Vritti. In Vrindavan, one person, he asked me, Swamiji, I know you don't like question, but I want to ask you a question. What do we get if we chant the Lord's name? So I ask him, are you Baniya? If you are asking this question, now listen the reply. You will get nothing. And why should I chant? Who cares? Is it that the Lord wants that you should chant His name? See, friends, because we do not know why the japa is done, that we do not know. Mechanically, see, giving the mantra diksha in the ear. Don't get carried away by that. I was in a school and I used to take classes for the teachers. So, one teacher, she came and asked me, Swamiji, I am listening to you and it has definitely helped me. But my problem is, they were from Bihar. When we were small, in our village, one Babaji came. You may be knowing the name of that Babaji, Devraha Baba. He was a great master, yogi, great yogi. So, all the jata and all that, without clothes and all that. So, the whole village was given diksha by him. He used to sit on a raised platform. So, I was a child, maybe 7-10 years. So, when my number came, they lifted me and he did something to my ears and my attention was on his beard and all that weird things, you know. And then we are told, this is your diksha, mantra diksha. And then what is that? I do not know, but I was given mantra diksha. And what next? See, friends, mantra is mananat mantra. We must have what is the meaning of that. See? Now take for example, if a child, for the sake of fun, says to his mother, Mummy, today we went to our laboratory and there I was very keen to know what is potassium cyanide. And I found it. It looked exactly like the salt. So I got little bit in the paper and I wanted to show you. But I don't know where I left it. It is somewhere in the kitchen. What she will do? She will destroy that building and build a new kitchen. Because she knows what it is. Therefore, unless the mantra becomes meaningful, it will not have impact on us. Therefore, when mantra sadhana is done, impact is on our mind. If that is happening, then we are graduating from the Shudra to the Vaishya and from the Vaishya to the Kshatriya. So now, what is happening? Now we are, because of this upasana, chanting, what will I get? No, I am evolving. Now the mind is becoming less and less selfish. Vaishya mind is selfish. What will I get? And when the amount of selfishness is reduced, then we go to the higher stage, we come to the Kshatriya. The Kshatriya is expanding himself from the individual body to the society. What can be done for the society with all the things which are available at my disposal. See, if I have got money, I like to do something for the society. So what is happening? Now his concentrated ego in I is slowly diluted to we. Therefore, less of I and more of we. He is expanding. That is spiritual life. See? And if that expansion is perfect and technically sound, what will happen? He will rise above I versus you. For the Vaishya, I can do everything for my children, but they are there, that is their prarabdha. What can I do? I can't. I versus you. So if we rise above the Vaishya, we have graduated and become more expandable. And after having come to this, then we come to discover that I am not limited to I, my family, my society, but the totality. Now where I learned this from? I told you 100, you are all my gurus. I learned from you. See, because there is a throat, there will be a cough cold. Because there is a nose, there will be something losing. Because there is a stomach, there will be pain. But my problem is such that if I do, Swamiji, are you suffering from cancer? Leave me, yaar. Let me cough. See? So, once I had some problem, and my host was a homeopath. So he said, Swamiji, don't worry. I said, I am not worried. No, you are having cough and cold and fever. Don't worry, I'll give you something. So I took sabudana khichdi. The medicines of homeopathy is sabudana khichdi, isn't it? So I took the sabudana. And don't touch with your hand. Okay, then why do you... No. From the bottle, it is to be kept on a paper and then should I swallow? No. Keep it below the tongue. Whose, your or my? Life is a fun. It depends how you make it. And then he said, now you don't worry. I said, I was never worried. You are only worried. Then he said, now, next dose I'll give after 6 months. I said, if I continue to be alive. No, this is a very high potency dose. And therefore, one dose is enough for 6 months. So when he said high potency, then I started to get worried. Now what you have put inside? Is it going to burst open or what? I said, explain to me what is high potency. This is where I learned spirituality. He said, 1 drop of medicine diluted in 100 drops of water. Then that diluted medicine, 1 drop, further diluted in 1,000 drops of water. Then that diluted 1 drop, diluted in 10,000 drops of water. And in this manner, the dilution goes to such an extent that no chemical process can detect the presence of the medicine in that. That medicine is broken to the molecular level. And therefore, when that medicine goes in your system, it hits directly the molecule of every cell and you are cured. Now apply this medicine. I, Konyosi Sadrusho Maya, I many ye kya, many wo kya, I am like that. I am not like that. I don't need not be. I'm no. Concentrated I. See? Now we have to dilute it. So how we dilute? So concentrated I is Shudra. And then we start diluting it. Then I, my wife, little bit. Then I, my wife and my child, little bit. I, my wife, my second child. See, it is said, before marriage, a man should fulfill his desires for clothing. Buy different types of clothes, fashion, everything, before marriage. After marriage, everything is bought only for wife. Then, before the children are born, fulfill your desires of eating various things. After the kids are born, I'll keep it for him, you got it. Now why this is? Because now the I is slowly getting diluted, is it not? See, Maharaj, when the I gets diluted, we have come to the state of Kshatriya. See? There was a useless, good-for-nothing boy in a village. And he was a problem to all the family members. So the old lady told him, why don't you go to the Gram Panchayat and do something there? So he went there. And then he became member of that Gram Panchayat Samiti. The moment he became a member, his language changed. Earlier, he was talking I. Then he started talking our ward. In our ward, we should have this thing. Our ward, we should have that thing. Language change. He started expanding. And when he was doing something for the ward, people started respecting him. Oh, I am not useless. See? And then he became the village Gram Panchayat chief, Sarpancha. Then everybody says, Sarpanch ji, namaste, namaste. Oh, wow, everybody doing namaste, I am great. Once you get the taste of this kind of respect from the society, therefore once you are a politician, you will never come down. Language changes. Then from the village he went to the district headquarters, the Jilla Parishad, ZP. So earlier me, mine, then my ward, now my village, now my district, then my state, then my country. Our scriptures tell, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Jnaneshwar Maharaj says in his writings, हे विश्वची माझे घर ऐसी मती जयाची स्थिर किंबहुना चराचर जाहला आपण. The whole world is my house. See? What a difference it makes. The other day, one person, Swamiji, who asked me recently, I think this is only, Swamiji, do you take food in the hotel or you take only home food? I said, no, I take food only outside. I don't take at home. Why? I don't have home. You think this is your home food, but for me it is outside. I have no home. See? One person in Nagpur, you might have heard the name of Haldiram Bhujiawala.
Yeah.
So, I went to his house only for 2 hours break in 2 flights. So he came, took me, showed everything, and namaskar. He gave a big picture like this, well done in gold and all that, Bhagavan Sri Krishna. So such a big one, well framed, nice. Then he said, Swamiji, she is recently married in our family. My son got married to her and last 2 only months, so kindly bless her. So when she came for the first time, you feel like giving something, isn't it? So I said, Mama, this is for you. Keep in your room and nicely decorate and look after. So he said, Swamiji, I gave it to you. Why you are giving her? I said, is it mine or your? Of course it is yours. No, what do I do? What do I do with my things? Who are you to control? No, I don't mean that, but. I said, okay, I will not give. Now my condition. Give me walls. Where should I hang it? Dekho Maharaj. Simply telling Aham Brahmasmi is very easy. This is spiritual life. And what is then? After we become Kshatriya, expanded, and thereafter we come to discover मयि एव सकलं जातं मयि सर्वं प्रतिष्ठितं मयि सर्वं लयं याति तद् ब्रह्माद्वयमस्म्यहम्. If I is not there, my body is not there, my relations are not there, my country is not there, nothing is there. Everything is I. Therefore, in the 15th chapter, Bhagavan says, Sarvasya chaham hrudi sannivishtaha mattaha smriti jnanam apohanancha. So, Vedaisya sarvai ahameva vedyaha. So, we have now come to this last stage of our life. Who is this I? देखो महाराज, we have to grow. We can't continue to be in KG1, KG2. No, but I like that miss. I don't want to go to the next class. Are Dumbo? You must have seen the kids say, I don't want to leave this class. I like that miss. See, grow, grow, grow. And when now you are all here at this stage, that is what I told you, if KG1, KG2, huge number of students, then middle school, less number, then high school, still less number, then college, still less, then postgraduate, still less, doctorate, still less, postdoctoral research, very few. You don't get crowds if you really mean study of Vedanta. See, that's why many people ask, Swamiji, this happened in Karnataka, Bidar. I was with my host, nice beautiful house, and one person, he was a retired Air Force officer. So he came. I was standing nicely looking around. Swamiji, do you see that hillock? I said, yes. Which? I said, that. Do you know who is that? I said, that. No, that hillock where there is a solitary tree. I said, okay. Then that I want to give you, and then you build the ashram there. And then whenever we want, we can come and take your darshan. I said, why don't you want to have a free chowkidar for your ashram? See, you should open school, Swamiji. बच्चे तुम पैदा करो, स्कूल में चलाओ. स्कूल खोलो. No society has ever asked any Babaji to open schools. It is their khujli. If you really mean spiritual life, rise above all this now. Therefore, Vedaisya sarvai ahameva vedyaha. Who is this I? How much wool is yielded from each animal? Do you know? I don't know. How does it matter? Does it make any difference? How many stones are fixed on this wall? Do you know? No, I know how many are sitting. Stones. See, my friends, what is worthy of knowing? Vedasya sarvai aham eva vedyaha. Who is this aham? That is worthy of knowing. Our present understanding of aham is, I am man, I am woman, then I am Brahman, I am Kshatriya, and then I am rich, I am poor, I am a Gujju, I am a Mallu. This is what we think. But what is the real I? See, and this is not a bite for any Tom, Dick and Harry. See, friends, therefore, like we have seen in that Upanishad, tad vijnanartham guru mevami gachet samit panihi shrotriyam brahmanishtam. So we have to, therefore, when whatever we are doing, studying the scripture, doing the chanting, etc., Now our attention should be, where is the impact of all what we are doing? Up to now, our attention was on the impact in the outer world. I have done so much for the society. I have helped so many students study. I have built a school. Very good, nothing wrong. But now, come back. See? So whatever we have done, what is the impact? See, the other day I was in Minneapolis. One very intelligent, highly educated person, and very well read. He has read all the Upanishads, what he has not read. Extremely intelligent. But the most miserable. And making everybody miserable around you. Constantly talking, argument. Constantly. Old father, old mother. They told me, Swamiji, iska kuch karo. We are fed up of him. Keeps on talking. This is constantly talking. See? Because I. Friends, if the food is digested and assimilated, it will not come out as a vomit. If the food is not digested, not assimilated, it comes out as a ulti. Ulti means what? Seedhi nahi. Ulti means not straight. Ulti. See? In the same manner, if we have studied the scriptures and if we have digested them, then you will understand the meaning. Maunam vyakhya prakatita parabrahma tattvam yuvanam varshistante vasadrushiganayi avrutam brahmanishtayi acharendram karakalita chinmudramananda rupam swatma ramam mudita vadanam dakshina murti mide. See, we become silent doesn't mean a frown. What? पता नहीं यार, जब से रियलाइज हो गया ऐसे हो गया. See? Realization is not frowning all the time. As if you can imagine, if somebody has consumed a handful of caterpillars, what will be his face like? Relax, be cheerful and happy. When we take food, don't we get the feeling, maja aa gaya. In the same manner, if we have discovered who is this I, that is the experience. What is the experience? Na kuch pana, na kuch khona. See, friends, this can be known only by learning from our day-to-day life experiences. All this I told you is not from books. If we cannot learn from our experiences, even God cannot teach us. We stand a challenge for Him. See? Sikha ke dikhao. This principle also I told you yesterday evening talk. Nobody can teach anybody to anybody, and nobody can stop you from learning if you are bent on learning. See, friends, a person who cannot learn from the experiences of his own, who can teach him? And therefore, I have been emphasizing, Guru is our every single experience. And that is a Sadguru. Like, we can give a name to a girl, Lakshmi. And what she is doing? She is Bartan manj rahi hai. लक्ष्मी ठीक से सब करो, ठीक. Imagine, name is Lakshmi and work is washing the dishes. In the same, name is Sadguru and frustrated. Sadguru क्या हो गया? Frustrated हो गया. Sadguru is not a person, it is a principle. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo, Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma. See? But then we get carried away by all that. See, friends. So, the best way is, if we are bent upon learning, then learn from whom? From everything and being. So, we learn from the animals, we learn from the plants, we learn from the human beings, we learn from the good people, we learn from the bad people. So once we take this stand, then we are here in this world to learn and not to teach. The whole life will change. Therefore, Vedaisya sarvai ahameva vedyaha. What is worthy of knowing is this, who is Aham. And for that, Bhagavad Gita tells what Arjuna had, or what happened to Arjuna. He discovered that on the battlefield, he is a warrior. That's it. All the questions disappeared, all the problems disappeared. Now we are on this battlefield of life. Now who am I? What is the purpose? So the purpose of our life is the same. Ahara nidra bhaya maitunancha. This we have done it so many times in so many lives. So as on the battlefield, Arjuna has to realize that he is first a warrior and then anything else. In the same manner, after having come to Vedanta, now you have to recognize this. First you are responsible for spiritual evolution. Rest of the things can wait, can be delayed, not this. Then the studies become important, meaningful. Therefore, particularly, you may not like, who cares? The elderly people, they have to learn. Withdraw from your children's family life. Don't get involved. Why I am telling you? Because we have come across. The children tell, Swamiji, I don't know how to tell mummy, this is not India. But she doesn't understand, and every day in our house there is a fighting going on. So one day I told her, Mummy, you go back to India. I don't want you. So when I told her like this, she started crying, and with crying I went to office. And then in the evening, I happened to be in that village or in that town in USA only. And then she called me, Swamiji, where are you? I need you very badly. I said, I am in this place. Oh, you are in my town only. I'll come and meet you. I said, come. She came. And she started crying. And she said, Swamiji, my mother came to help me for my second delivery. She was carrying maybe 7 months or 7.5 months. And since the day she came, only one theme, how my brother's wife is bad. No other theme. Morning onward, same thing. I was fed up. So I told her, should I go and kill her or what? And finally, when it crossed my limit, I told, Mummy, you get back to India. I don't want you here. I'll manage myself. My friends, when the children have to talk like this to the parents, don't think they are happy. They are ashamed that my parents are like this. My friends, respect is not demanded. Respect is commanded. But we elderly people, we demand respect. आजकल बच्चों को रिस्पेक्ट नहीं है. अरे क्या है? लंबा हुआ तो क्या हुआ? जैसे पेड़ खजूरा. छाया नहीं पथिक को फल लागी अति दूरा. See, friends. Therefore, learn from every single experience of our life. Then we have surrendered to Sadguru. And this I am not imaginary telling, but this is on the authority of Bhagavad Mahapuran. There, Bhagavan Dattatreya tells, I learned everything from my gurus. He never said, who taught me what? Then he starts enumerating 24 gurus. Daridri, one each guru. Yeah. Every single experience of our life is our guru. If we learn. And if we don't learn, even we can make the guru frustrated. Sikha ke dikhao. We stand as a challenge before the guru. You are Sadguru na? मुझे बताओ. देखो संतो. Therefore, spiritual life is we have to learn from every single experience at two levels. Individuality level, how we expand, and after we are expanded to the limit, then the last is who expanded. See? This is Vedanta. Like I support waking, so I expanded in the waking. Then I supported the dream, I expanded in the dream also. Then I was also in the deep sleep, so I expanded in the third dimension, deep sleep also. Then I expanded in meditation, the fourth dimension. But they came and went and I am the same. So whether I am a waker or a dreamer or a deep sleeper or a samadhi person or I am everything and yet I am nothing. सब में सब पर आप विराजे जड़ चेतन में डोलता. The one that supports everything and yet beyond everything. See friends, this example 100 times I will give you. Vision supports all colors and forms. Sab mein sab par. All the colors and forms are established because of the vision. But vision is beyond all colors and forms. Meaning what? Vision has no color, no form. So to experience this, do we have to close our eyes? See, there is a story in the life of Shirdi Sai Baba. There was one person, elderly person, he is a sevak, devotee. He was doing seva of his guru. That time two ladies came to take darshan of that Mahatma. So young girl, they were in burqa, Muslims. So the young girl, before doing the namaskar, she raised her, that cloth, and she was so beautiful. And this old man, but the mind is pulling, so ज़्यादा नहीं देखें, थोड़ी देर देखें. And the great master recognized this. He said, vision is doing the job of vision, why are you worried? By practice, it will be okay. See, we don't have to be extremist. Learn. And if we take this stand in our life, from every single experience, we are learning. And this also I told in so many talks, but nobody does that also I know. But I am also not giving up. Make a copy. Nice one. Here I don't have to tell nice because you have got all nice books everywhere. In India we have to tell. Gujaratis, you know what they do? They take the one-sided printed unwanted papers and make a copy out of that, and on that they write Ram, Ram, Ram. See, so take a nice copy, and the name of that copy is What I Have Learned Today. Learn only one thing per day. One thing. Learn not to tell others, मालूम है क्या पढ़ा मैंने? No. You learn. And slowly, when you learn and you write it down, it is confirmed by you. In this manner, slowly, you will come to discover that there are so many things to learn in life. Then you will get the meaning of my statement. You are all my gurus. Because from every one of you, I have learned something or the other. You know what is the result? When I take everything and being as my guru, from whom I have learned, then I cannot have disrespect for anybody in life. See? A mind that does not carry hatred for anybody is the mind where God is manifesting. Dekho Santo, this is how we have to learn. Now, with this introduction, we will try to learn from various things that you have been chanting, reading. I did not come down when you were chanting. I didn't want to disturb you. So I said, let you continue. I was enjoying my coffee or tea. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.